Alright, this is the best way that I know how to illustrate this. I've got here 10 $1 bills. Now this is what I call a low budget film. This is kind of the best way I can illustrate this. Is that we've got some boxes here that illustrate places that our money goes. Well, for every 10 one of these that we get, God comes along and He says, because I've given you your time, because I've given you your abilities, because I've given you the ability to go out even make money, your talents, God says, I want you to return to me just one of these. So for every 10 of these we get, He says, I want you to return back to me one of these. So now you're looking at these, you're like, well, you know what? I've got $9 left. So I have $9 bills. Okay, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to spend it on this, or I'm going to go out and buy a new shirt, or go out and buy a new whatever. Not so fast. Okay, we've got 9 left of these. For every 10 of these that we get, the second place that our money should go is that we should take one of these and then put it in the savings box. So now we've got one in the God box, one in the savings box, and we've got 8 of these left. So we're thinking to ourselves, wow, I've got $8 left. That's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna go out and I wanna, go out for dinner. Okay, maybe it's a cheap dinner at McDonald's, but I've got $8 left. Well, don't get too excited just yet, because we have this thing called a government. And what the government likes to do is it likes to tell us that it needs some tax money from us. So we have to put a couple of these in there. But look at this. This is so interesting about our government, is the government says, though, that if we do money right, if we give away a percentage of our income, and if we save or invest a percentage of our income, then they're not going to take as many of these away. So instead of maybe taking 3 of these away, they're only going to take 2 of these away. So now you're thinking to yourself, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got $6 left. Okay, I can still do some stuff with $6. I'm gonna go out and maybe I'm gonna go out and get this now, and again, not so fast, because we've got some debt, right? We've got some credit cards. We have some of those plastic people eaters. So you gotta take one of these and put it towards paying on your debt. So now you've got $5 left. $5 left. Yeah. This is yours. This actually is the $5. This goes into the me box. But see, here's the problem with the way that most of us handle our money, is that most of us take and we pay ourselves first. We put the me box at the very front of the line. We take all of this and we say, okay, you know what? All of this money here, it goes into the me box. And then if I've got some left at the end of the month, if I've got some left at the end of the year, then yeah, maybe I'll throw God one here or there, or we didn't even plan on taxes. So what the wise thing says is, what our Heavenly Father is telling us is that what we should do is that we should pay ourselves last. That we pay God first, because again, that's how we break the power of greed in our life. That's how we break the gotta have the newer, better, shinier. So we pay God first, you pay ourselves later by saving some, you take care of Uncle Sam, you take care of the debt you have, and then you pay yourself last. Here's what's neat though. Once you get this one paid off, once this one is kind of gone, you got the extra buck there, now you get to move to 4th place. Pretty cool, right? So you've got God, savings, taxes, and then you've moved to 4th place. My point is simply this. As long as you pay yourself first, as long as you're the person that gets paid first, it doesn't matter how many of these you actually make. It'll never be enough. As long as you pay yourself first, you're always going to be caught into the gotta have the newer, better, shinier. So again, the way that we break this, the way that I illustrate it, is you pay God first, you pay savings, taxes, you take care of the debt you've got, and then we pay ourselves last.